It's not bad. But we won't be hearing anything they're saying, but they're checking if they use mic. They should go and get microphone again. Hey, why? STAMCOS, yeah. Is it connected? Is it on? Let me see. Just ask them. And this one too. Yeah, I've shared it to the platforms. Go and check. So once this thing gets to 54 minutes later, it will. Okay, 1 hour. Wait, what am I saying? This is seconds, this is minutes. Don't worry, there's time, it will go. So, since we're not going to use microphone, audio go enter here, well, you understand? So, come and see the view. This is, since those things are there, anybody they talk, they go stand on that table side. You don't see the links, right? Which of you? I want to go outside for my practice. So this thing is already transmitting. We are live now like this. But the battery power is 65%. Okay. Thank you. It's 65% now. That means anytime soon it will go down. My cord no longer. I'll find one check and put here.
For your cord,
See if it wants to work. Yes, I have one here. I think it will be helpful if I start with the power.
I think it's long enough. Should we have
It's not long enough.
more chairs?
Or let's put the drinks on the table.
You might want to share it.
You can start. We're already transmitting. No, it's not for me. So that their voice will be coming.
That's why I was just
Yeah, ready. Let me put drinks on the table.
you're not stepping.
Do that. I'm not able to do for people for stack.
Tessie, no worry. You know that.
I'm not able to do stack.
Because all of us like it.
No, don't forget in television.
Because all of us like
Okay.
it. Nobody will come work out past there now. Yeah,
And I know a cow. I know a cow. No people are attracted to.
Someone get your chair if you want to sit down here.
We have one.
Okay, we can't see one, but we are about to start the STAMCOS annual general meeting. please call your friends, your family, your landlord, everybody. Let them come up so that just start. Friends and relatives. This is the landlord. Yes, can you please?
Thank you. It has been paining me since I wanted to remove it. That heels that we climbed, I wore sneakers, so it was paining me inside. It's me that give myself work. It's fine in this place.
That is fake.
Are we ready?
Yes, please. Start along line. Alright, so we'll be starting with the opening prayer. And somebody give wisdom and spirit. Stand up and lead us, please.
Patrick has a shared link. Yes. The link has a shared online.
Somebody please.
Let us pray. That will be done here today. Oh Lord, we pray that will be our head. Amen. Every decision that will be made here today, oh Lord, it will be of your will. We ask for it prayer to Christ our Lord. Amen. Praise the God of Jesus. Amen. We pray that will be.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Stephanie, for taking the one prayer. So we'll just continue now with the Stack Alone Life Anthem. I hope you know how to sing it. Yes. Alright, so I'll just play the soundtrack.
Stack Alumni Anthem. You're not. You do it, sir.
As
Thank you. We'll now go round to do quick introduction of members. So I'm starting with my left side. Just tell us your name, year of graduation, course of study, and
Marital status.
okay, marital status. Yes, where you're working. So just basically anything about you.
One house, please. I did Janton talk by May 2011. Faculty of Agriculture. I work with Joe Steve and Exploration as a senior worker. And I consultants, the main of staff, once a former treasurer for the body. Thank you.
MC. Secretary. No worry.
My name is Teresa Ambo. I graduated in 2018, Department of Agriculture.
Where you work?
Okay, yeah, so I work as an administrative officer for a private immigration firm, and I'm single.
She's single. Collect your number.
Why you Campus Limited. Building bridges to financial empowerment.
Okay, many of us know STAMCOS Limited.
Building bridges to financial empowerment.
We are big as a family in 2019 by secondary school. Seriously simple. I'm a graduate student management right now.
Are you single?
As a seriously STAMCOS Limited. Okay, Ija really joined by name. Class of 2025, educational technology, and I run a future business. Thank you. Future.
STAMCOS Limited.
Building bridges.
My name is Elise Stephanie. I graduated from Department of Accounting, class of 1995. Lecture status simple. Work, occupation defined.
STAMCOS Limited. STAMCOS Limited.
Bridges to financial empowerment.
I'm part of the performance class. Class of 2025. And I'm single.
Why is it not obvious, sir? Not obviously.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Olatubi Timileye. History education. I'm a farmer. Passionately single.
Oh. You say you're a farmer. What's
Good afternoon. Yes, I'm Vicky. I'm studying maths.
Yes, no. Objective 4.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, Vicky. I'm studying maths. I'm an independent design engineer and artist. Relationship status single.
Singular.
Good afternoon.
Machu.
Okay, Stockholm.
Building bridges, financial.
My name is Charity Caroline Sunday. I graduated 2025. Relationship status simple. I'm not in church yet.
STAMCOS Limited.
Building bridges, financial.
Good afternoon. My name is Ilorin.
That's my brother.
I am a graduate of mechanical engineering 2023 science. I am currently a crypto merchant with skills for Cairo. And I am in a relationship.
Okay, STAC alumni. STAMCOS Limited. My name is Richard Benaboje, STAMCOS Secretary. I currently work as an industrial idealist in Nigerian energy. Currently in a relationship. What else? I think, yeah, that's it.
I beg you record that thing.
You record that?
Yes.
STAMCOS Limited.
Building bridges to financial empowerment.
Okay, my name is Mike Eligam. I'm the president of STAMCOS Limited. I graduated in 2003. Mechanical engineering. I'm married, happily married. My wife is also. That's why we're quite passionate about saying that, because it's one of aims and objectives of
Objective number 4.
objective number 4, fostering as a marriage between members. That's also one of our objectives. So we're happily married. We're based in Abuja, kids, and I work with NMPC Upstream Investment Management System. Services, sorry, not systems. Thank you. Names. So, thank you.
STAMCOS Limited. My name is Bojindu Ozioma Anastasia, Computer Science 2022. I work with Elistema as a STEM learning facilitator and also a product designer in a relationship. STAMCOS Limited.
Building bridges. Yes.
STAMCOS Limited. Yes, my name is Enu Mafi, graduate of Food Science 2024. I'm currently doing my service and I'm single. And I also sell jewelry. Yes, I have a jewelry brand. STAMCOS Limited. My name is Doris Alokwe and I graduated 2022. Economics education. I'm single and I am a professional baker. STAMCOS Limited. My name is Alisa Chibashisha Omolabaken. I graduated in 2025 from the Department of Food Science. I'm single and presently I am expecting mobilization for service.
All right.
And I'm a nail tech and lash tech too. Thank you.
STAMCOS Limited. My name is Ujuma Ata, graduated 2012, Sociology Department. I'm married and into fabrics.
Okay, my name is Stafare Oche. I graduated 2011, 2014, and 2020.
Doctor.
So, currently I'm flying my plane with Babcock University, and I am happily married.
Oh, yes.
And I'm the financial secretary to STAMCOS Limited. Thank you.
Okay, thank you everybody. So because of time, we just move on to the next agenda, which is welcome address by the STAMCOS Limited President. Engineer Mike Leader.
All right, good afternoon, everyone. I'll try and make this as quick as possible so that we can run through. I know we're almost an hour and a half behind schedule, so we'll try and see how we know this is an election year, so we'll try and make it as fast as possible. I just want to say welcome to everyone to our 9th annual cooperative. So it's the baby of Staff Alumni Association, this wonderful association in going places. And it gives me great joy and honor also to be serving as your president. It's a call to services. So when people are healing, I'm actually here to serve you. Once you're a member of this cooperative, I'm just leading the team and serving you. So our financial year runs this week. We start 1st of July of any particular year to 30th of June. So right now, what we are trying to do is on account of our stewardship from 1st of July 2024 to 30th of June 2025. So that year, which ended 30th of June 2025, we target our year of growth, consolidation, and empowerment. That was what was given in that opening New Year statement, telling everyone that what was our plan. We had lofty ideas, we had plans on what we wanted to do. We based our ideas on our strategy, key enablers, policies, and procedures, and also our assets. So, and everyone who is in that cooperative will see that we have really lived by those three pedestals. We have modified our policies, our procedures have been tweaked, and we are trying to build up our assets as much as we can. Although we gave ourselves some targets during the year, we said we try and increase our membership strength by 22%, we only achieved 15%. That's something we need to talk about more. I think it's the same thing that is happening in the general body, in the mother fellowship, that's the Staff Alumni Association, which we know today we have membership strength of up to 2,000. But who are those that are actually active? It's also a concern. But when it comes to the money matters, which is what the corporate is all about, we plan to see if we could. Okay, we plan to see if we could do an increase of about 30%, but we actually hit 46%. So we grew our financial base by a little 12 million naira in just this financial year. So, and I will tell you that the auditors, when they were going through the report, they said that you guys have done great, that you can even increase your dividends and all that, your payout and all that. And that discussion went very well. Yes, so despite all those T-pain and whatever, we were saying it last time, people were saying T-pain and all that, we said, no, trust in God, do what you need to do as a member, and we'll rejoice at the end of the financial year. So, and we've had a wonderful financial team that has been giving real close marking, bumper to bumper. Once you take close, we follow you up, remind you, and all that. And in the past, where we were having issues of compliance, moving around 50 to 60% compliance on loan repayment, now we have hit a mark of over, at a stage we are at 95%, but now we are currently at 97%. So that is also something to be very happy about. The investment was by the investment committee. They have done a wonderful job. You've seen Dr. Oche is here, he's the one, and Engineer Jonathan, who is also the vice president of the alumni body. They two teamed up to run the finance team of the cooperative. Then Engineer Akunle Olota, the pioneer president of the alumni, was the one who was leading the investment team, and they are the ones who, you will see when they make their presentation, you see they are the ones now that will really make us happy with the dividends for being winning. So, what is our message to you? Those who are undecided, should I be part of the cooperative or should I not be part of the cooperative? It's time to make that decision this morning. Because some people will be smiling home with some thousands of naira.
Serious thousands.
Within the next 24 hours of data, depending on these are the people you know, how fast they can program the payout. But once you declare it now, it starts happening. So you need to hurry up and join it in the cooperative. You have a lot to gain from it. What you gain from it, when you start saving little by little, whenever something comes up, an opportunity, I've heard some people say they are farmers, some people, when I heard politician, and what was that one name? Lautech, and the other one was what? Last check. I thought I had Lautech. I asked them, last check. So, yeah, for the lashes. So that's what I learned here today. So,
Me too.
so the last check. So, in case you find yourself, you have an opportunity, you need a boost to your business, the cooperative will be there to support you. Or you can't just come in today and say, help me out today. You understand? So you need to do the needful and start doing your savings, making your savings. So that's the platform we work on. That's the strategy, business model we're working on. So you might say, oh, I'm not yet working, but some of you are just transiting from your allowance. Maybe you were on 50,000 naira per month, or 30,000 naira per month, or 100,000 naira per month, depending on where you're coming from. Now you are transiting to NYSC, or some of those upkeep money is still there. You can decide where you want to keep it safe, and at the end of the day, you'll be rejoicing. So, like I said, I wouldn't take much of our time. It's just to welcome everyone, and for those who have decided, the time to make a decision is now. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir. So we're going on with the next on the agenda, which is the opening remark by the President of Stafare. So thanks for that. No. So we don't have it currently. So we just have to settle for the second. So Messi, just give us a quick update. Thank you.
STAMCOS Limited,
Building bridges to financial empowerment.
STAC alumni. I'm honored to represent the president. I welcome you all to this meeting, the annual general meeting of STAMCOS Limited. For most of us here, it's a first time. A lot of us here are actually just joining STAC alumni. STAMCOS Limited, just like the slogan says, building bridges to financial empowerment. Here we make money. We make people wealthy. Doris. Right, so I'm a member of STAMCOS. While I'm standing here representing the president of STAC alumni, I'm also a member of STAMCOS, so I can tell you that it is a place to be. I welcome you all once again, and I pray that we'll have fruitful deliberations. Thank you.
Thank you, the able representative. So just go on the meeting, starting with the secretariat presentation. So this is the outline for the presentation. So that permits me, I'm going to have to sit down for this because I'll be running through the slides. Okay, so the journey so far. So the journey so far for STAC alumni, which started with for STAMCOS, started with the launching on the 27th of May 2017. And then okay, started from the creation of STAC 1975 to the creation of STAC alumni in 2001. And then the website was launched on the 27th of May 2013. And then the board of trustees were incorporated on 26th of August 2013. And then finally the creation of STAMCOS, which launched on 2017, basically. Next slide, please. Okay, background of STAMCOS Limited. On the 18th of February 2013, Alumni Investment Team, AIT, of Stack Alumni was inaugurated to champion the activities of the association. And then in 2016, AIT announced the plan to set up a multi-purpose cooperative society for Stack Alumni members during the 13th AGM. And then in 2017, like you said earlier, STAMCOS was launched and officially registered with the Ilorin branch, the Kwara State Cooperative Society, which we have the certificate of registration currently displayed on the screen. Okay, so what is STAMCOS Limited? We have been hearing about STAMCOS Limited. So, like you have heard already, it's basically a multi-purpose cooperative for Stack alumni members. Right? So our vision in the next 5 years is to become the first choice cooperative society for Stack alumni members, which I think is we are getting there. We are not there. We are getting there. Our mission is to add values to savings, ensure easy credits, and improve the well-being of members and the community through integrated cooperative enterprises that are profitable, secure, and member-centered. So what's our slogan? Like your heart, when we say STAMCOS Limited, here, building bridges to financial empowerment. And this is our logo, which you can currently see displayed on the screen. So it's almost similar to the Stack alumni logo, just for this opportunity. Yes. The same colors and everything. Okay, what are our core values? So we have an acronym, HARVEST, which is actually familiar to most of us Catholics. So HARVEST is honesty, accountability, responsibility, value addition, equity, equality, self-help, trust, and solidarity. Okay, so that's just basically our core values. So how does STAMCOS Limited work? We have two excellent schemes, namely the thrift and loan and the capital project scheme. Thrift and loan and capital project scheme. So how do we join this? First of all, you need to download the STAMCOS Lite app from the Google Play Store. We're currently working on the iOS version of the application. So currently we have it for the Android version and then the web application as well. So you pay a registration fee, and then application is vetted by the executives. It's vetted by the executive, and then we issue a smart membership number upon successful registration. Then we start saving and investing smart rates, not possible. So this is how the membership number looks like. We have staff, then we have a number which represents a year of graduation, then we have the year of registration, and then finally serial numbers. Okay, so the thrift and loan scheme, we just talk about it very quickly. Registration requirements. We have registered Stack alumni and good standing with the association. That's the first criteria. The second one is register with a token of 3,000 naira. You can use the web link or download the app and register as a member on STAMCOS Lite. You upload all your details, basically passports, name, address, and stuff like that. Yeah. And our minimum monthly saving has actually increased. So it was formerly 5,000 naira, but it has increased to 10,000 naira. So the minimum saving monthly is 10,000 naira. And what are the benefits? Promotes personal savings, provides loan facilities, bulk purchase / subsidized prices on goods and services, annual dividend on personal savings, free consultancy services for business development grants. So those are the benefits. Then we have thrift and loan scheme as well. So upon successful registration, of course, we can enjoy these benefits. Minimum monthly savings is 10,000, like I said, that we huge or revised. Eligibility for loan requires 3 months consecutive savings. So when you save for 3 months consecutively, you qualify to apply for a loan. And the loan amount limit is double of total unequivocal savings. The maximum of two loan types, because you have different loans, so definitely you're going to different loan types. So you can run two different loan types concurrently. Loan processing fee is 2,000 naira, 2.5 guarantors required for loan application. This is just to make the application or the burden or the collateral, so to speak, of the loan easy on members. And withdrawal from savings not more than once in the financial year, dividends regarded at end of each financial year. Okay, so these are the loan types. You have long-term loan, short-term loan, withdrawal from savings. So we didn't really go into details of this. We still share the impact for those of us who are interested in that. So this is capital project scheme. So remember I said there are two schemes on STAMCOS basically. They have the chip and loan and the capital project scheme. So this is the second one now. So for this, the minimum amount is 100,000 naira to purchase a share capital investment in STAMCOS. So which goes at 100 naira per 1,000 units. So you need at least 1,000 units to become a shareholder, basically, of STAMCOS Limited. And that's what capital project scheme is all about. So what are the benefits to become a shareholder, like I said? Yeah, it promotes capital investment opportunities, provide loan facilities. So there are loan facilities in drifts, and there are no facilities in capital projects. The annual dividend also. Annual dividend you get from drifts is different from the annual dividend you get from capital projects. So that's just what this is going to say. And finally, free consultancy services for business. Alright, so this is just the way you register. It's similar to the one I talked about for drift. You pay a minimum sum of 100,000 naira and then like that. So loan processing fee is the same as well, 2,000 naira. Okay, so like I said, nobody needs all these details about the interest rate. So you can familiarize yourself with the written part afterwards. And of course, concurrently, when you become STAMCOS members, yes, of course, definitely. So you familiarize yourself with it. So we just go on to talk about our challenges. Challenges we are faced as a cooperative. So first of all, we have defaults in loan repayments. Currently, we have about 3 cases, which roughly amounts to a total exposure of 1 million naira. So it's actually a challenge, but with God being on our side, we are going to overcome. Okay, the next is high risk business climate. So currently, we have active investments in safe and low/medium yield investment, basically. So try not to go for the high risk, high reward investment type, so as to minimize the losses that we take at every financial year. We also have non-savings of registered members. So currently we have a total of 110 cooperators, out of which only 34 are active. And I mean active means they pay what do you call it? Monthly trades, yes. So monthly trade regularly. So we have plus 1% of that. And slow membership group, like the president was saying in his opening remark, about we having almost, if not even more than 2,000 staff alumni members, out of which we have about 200 who are active. That's just 10% of the general population of staff alumni. So this is also a problem. And of course, we always encourage ourselves to talk to a friend, bring them back home, basically. And of course, that's what we need to get to focus. So who runs STAMCOS Limited? Okay, so these are the beautiful faces of the men and women who currently run STAMCOS Limited. president, secretary, like that. So just go. Okay, so for this, I will just share from the. So in the last EGM, that's the extraordinary journalism, we talked about the performance evaluation for STAMCOS executives, right? So we have done that. So we have this slide. This is not really showing properly, so I'm just sharing. So I'll just share this. So currently we have different metrics by which we evaluate executives. So we're not just giving us free dividend or free money, basically, to them. So we have different metrics that we use to evaluate executives, which you can see on our screen. We have that the person must have attended 10 meetings per year. We have meetings for STAMCOS executives once a month. It means out of 12 in a year, you should have at least attended 10. So that qualifies you for engagement, basically. And then we also have, we need to introduce at least 2 members per year. So these are ways that we drive participation and increase membership strength. So we need to introduce at least 2 members per year, and then, of course, as STAMCOS executives, you cannot be found defaulting in negative light. So no overdue loan, no truth defaults, no fine accrued. So these metrics, they are almost similar, but they are different. So we try to assess them differently. And then finally, we have attend the AGM physically. That's also part of the metrics. And yeah, so we do the calculation, and then we take a percentage of profits, basically.
Let me add to what you're saying. What is also seen indirectly is that as ESCO, you get some kind of sitting around for making your performance, being fair, working as an ESCO. Because this is money matters now, so there is a little difference now between being an ESCO. Not that I'm campaigning now that people should be ESCOs of STAMCOS Limited and not want to be ESCOs of Stack Alumni Association. It is the modern fellowship that gives birth to the corporate society. But at one of our extraordinary dynamics, it was said that for the last, we started since 2017, and we're in 2025. We don't collect the dime. Everything we do is all sacrifice. So we said we shouldn't go on like that. That the extraordinary dynamics, they said there should be something coming to the SQL. So what we agreed at that meeting was 10% of what we declared as surplus. That's what will come to the SQL. But it's not gratis like that SQL will just think that we now have to do a performance scorecard, like a performance tracker, an evaluation sheet. So if you earn it, you get what is entitled to you as an SQL. If you don't get up to 100%, whatever percentage you work for, then you get that portion. The remaining goes back to the cost. So that's the way it works. So just to let you all know, there is something in it. Your part of your reward is here on earth now. The remaining is in heaven. So come and give yourself it. Thank you.
Alright, so okay, that's basically it.
I like that.
Okay, so in conclusion, what can only be affiliated by earnings of industry and savings of reality. This is just a saying from John Tyler, from Passing. And where they are friends, they expect. Also a popular saying by a man from Platos. And in everything I did, I showed you that by this kind of hard work, we must help the weak, remembering the words of our Lord Jesus Christ himself, who said, "It is more blessed to give than to receive." This is the word of St. Paul in the book of Acts. of the process. So that's what it was like. Thank you for your time. So we'll take I don't know if there are any reactions or questions based on this presentation. So we have some FAQs. Like I said, we're sharing this, so you can just go through it. There are a lot of frequently asked questions and answers. So we have it. So if there are no questions on the presentation.
I have a question. If there are no questions, so this is my question. How can we get more members into the cooperative? What are the ideas you have? There was an idea we got some years back. We tried it, gave a boost, but we now saw that it didn't give it in depth. It wasn't sustainable, or it wasn't sustainable, not that it wasn't sustainable. What was the idea? We said if you bring how many members? What was it? If you bring, is it 3 members? No. What was 500 naira? Okay. So when the registration, those who have just registered, we've seen like 2 people have registered, they paid now, we've seen their names. So for every member you bring, no, it was two members for 500 naira. It was every member 500. Okay. So we decided to do that. So out of the 3,000 that was to come as registration, we were going to let go of 500 for each member. But we now saw there was a surge. People just started registering. We were paying out the commission and all that. Then maybe out of 7 people that have registered, they will just pay the first time. Some people might not, they will just register, they will never pay it back. So that's what we see when you have 110 registered members, but active members are like 50. People who pay their trip contribution every month. So some people just register, they don't pay. Then some people might register, pay once, out of 12 months in a year, pay another month, two months in a year, that's all. So we now saw that maybe that's people have just collected that 500 and they've gone, they've given you member, follow up on the member. So what can we do to see how we can bring in people who will register and pay regularly? We've also brought in another initiative. If you don't pay your monthly contribution, for every day your payment is late. Let's say now January 31st comes, that's the last day you should have paid for January. So by February 1st, 29, February 2nd, 29, like that. So when the month of January you've not paid and it gets up to the end of February, we don't count again your default in January. So it's not like cumulative. So the month of February, if you don't pay by March, we count on. So at the end of the day, it's 365 days times 29. There are some people who are ready to let go of the 7,300. 365 days times 29 give you 7,300. Some people, they are supposed to get their dividends. 7,300 is being deducted from them, and they are keeping quiet. They are okay with it. I've never seen where that thing happens. Year in, year out, some people let go of 7,300 because they are not ready to pay. Some other people who are business minded will say, oh, I don't want to make a mistake. I don't want to make. At the beginning of the year, they just say, okay, I'm a businessman or I'm a salary earner. Now we've moved to 10,000 per month, 120,000 a give at home. Some people might say, okay, 3 months, I give you 30,000 from January to March. Some people say it's 60,000 up to June. So different streams for different foods, but we are very, very dynamic. We can adjust to meet your needs. So why do who can give me any ideas? Any ideas how we can sustain regular contribution?
STAMCOS Limited.
Building bridges to financial empowerment.
I'm not like giving an idea, but I feel like you can't beg people to make money. If you want to make money, it's based on your personal mindset. So even if you push for you to have like more members, for you to have more people, it still goes down on the person, and there's nothing you personally can do about it. That's what I just feel personally, because they can't. I'll be begging you that please come and put your money at the end. You will make this. you don't beg people, so it's more of a mindset thing. So I don't think there's anything you want to do if the person's mindset is not a money-making mindset. Thank you.
Building bridges is financial empowerment.
I'm thinking maybe you could like convince them, not just like actively follow them, not just register them once. If they send emails or have a WhatsApp platform, everything that convinces them to what is the benefits of actually being a member of company and how it's becoming a long.
Thank you. Okay, so just to add to what you have said, so basically, some people don't actually know about the cooperative, so that's our job, and your job as well, to bring the gospel to them. So as Christians, we always look out for our brothers and our sisters. So that's just basically the whole idea. You just let them know, okay, this is what we are doing, this is how it is going, and of course, it's going to be a win-win situation if you have all members who are benefiting from these opportunities. So that's just a question.
STAMCOS. Mine is, it's wonderful to be here. It's my first time. Mine is, I have two questions actually. Please correct me if I'm wrong. While the president was addressing us, he said the current balance sheet side of STAMCOS is 12 million.
Someone has a question.
Grew by 12 million in the last 12 months.
Oh, okay. Grew by 12 million. Okay, I thought I had 12 million because
we're now about 38 million.
Oh, okay. That's what I'm saying. Because I was looking at your figures. He said when Richard was presenting, he said you currently have around 1 million in bad loan or non-performing loan. So what I was thinking is, if you have 12 million in balance sheet and have over 8% non-performing loan, how is that attractive for me to come as well? So now that you said that it's more than it makes sense. But then also when you mentioned the non-performing loan, it did not. I was expecting to hear the strategies to recover that this because what it sounded like is just vibes and action. God helping us to get the money. That's not the strategy. This is the business. Understand? So it gives me the impression of big control or big measures to get your money. So that means I can invest and then everything else goes in the bad news. So I was going to hear the strategies to recover. I was also expecting to hear your if you have a stock gap, like if you have up to 10 million non-performing loans, you will stop giving loans. I wanted to hear something like that. Like we have this year, we have that. So that's my first question. I don't know if you can answer that.
Just bring the second question.
Bring the question. Okay. The second question is, I wasn't really clear on the tree for savings scheme and capital investment scheme. So is it that you can choose to do one, but you have to do both? Because when we were speaking, it sounded as if you have to do both. And most people are not just doing the savings because it's capital investment. Then I didn't really understand the eligibility for loan for capital investment. Like for the savings, so you can access 200% of what you have. But for capital investment, it's 50% of what you invested. I'm not seeing that attractive. So I don't know if you can share what you want. So those are my two questions.
Very lovely question. What's your name again? Bobby. Okay. Very good. All right. So starting with the first question, yes, we've done a lot of engagement. First of all, when you are trying to do recovery, you start with engaging. What is the problem and all that people, then after a while, when it starts becoming evasive You know, you are trying to reach out to the person no longer reaching to you or answering, then you start going through other means. So we've engaged friends, we've now started escalating to family, and now there's even one out of the three that we've started going to EFCC. So it has gone to that level. So for the other two, it is like now people are like bedridden. So you understand that kind of thing. So money was taken to help people who were hospitalized, but things didn't balance out. And we are letting them know that anyway, look at this, look at what the numbers are saying. That we're aware. We say, okay, we need to now get this money. There are some people, it could have been more than this, but there are some people who, when we have rules of engagement, that's even in the bylaws, when a loan starts becoming non-performing, and then we send the warning, after which your savings, you know, you are taking half of what, you are taking double of what you have saved. So at this stage, your own savings that you have there will now begin. Your guarantors will now be called into action. Okay. Yes. So we now contact the guarantors that look, this person you guarantee is not performing. Do you understand? Then what we now do is we now trigger a loan recall, whereby the person's money is held back, the guarantor's money is also held back. So what we are doing now, that money you are looking at there is no longer even the person's. That's what the financial secretary just called my attention. The defaulting members, their own contribution has been nilled off. So what we are chasing now is the guarantor's own end of it. Do you understand? The money that the guarantors now put in place. So we are getting that. So we are pushing really, really seriously on that. And that we are pushing towards it. Then for the second question, what Richard actually put in there was that we have two schemes. The Choose and Know scheme is compulsory. The capital project scheme is optional. Now, how does it work? The Choose and Know scheme is the one that you pay 10,000 every month. But the capital project scheme, well, it depends on you. If you have 1 million, we accept. If you have 500,000, accept. But the least we can accept is 100,000. There have been some people who came and pleaded, please, I want to, can I make 2 installments of 50,000? We looked at it, how soon? 1 week interval, 2 weeks interval. We said, okay, business enablers. We accepted, and they met up to it. Instead of saying no, it must be 100K at once. We did that, we accepted the money. So what happens now is this. Somebody who has 2 million in Choose and Know scheme and has 1 million in capital project scheme. Now, see how that person is well positioned. His 1 million in capital project scheme is just going for higher yield investments. Some things that can go into 22%, 20% and all that. Now, the money in Choose and Know scheme, loans interest rate is what? We're paying 9%, 9.5% right now. But to guard against money sitting idle, whenever we have a float, whereby there's nobody taking loan, and we have our trajectory, we know the pattern it has been following. When we have floats in the Choose and Know scheme, we carry that float and carry it into higher yield investment where the capital project money is going into, so that it is more money. And with the wonderful finance team that tracks payments, we have a fast turnaround time within 30 days that money comes in. So at no time if someone says he wants to loan, we say please hold on, give us some time, because that's the wrong signal for any cooperative. The time I need to say wait for 1 month, wait for 2. No, our target is to give loans within 24 hours, 48 hours. It hits people's account. So I don't know if I've been able to answer those questions. So we are working towards getting everything up. Thanks.
Right, I'll just issue the serious question.
Yes.
Oh my. Time. Okay, so we'll just run very quickly with the investment presentation. Ojalaba. Yes.
Hello. I think my own style is very, very simple. We decide to keep it simple, so we don't chase too many investment funds. We want to keep things simple, and we try as much as possible to stay in a safe environment. We've been beaten by some investments. When we started, we had energy. We wanted to just try different things. Maybe we didn't. Not too much of an experience, so our checks and balances wasn't strong. So we still have some losses that we're carrying over. But I think we recovered from that. In the last two years, we've not lost one kobo, which is really good. We're happy about that. So we will play in a very safe space. So we only do at this time money market, mutual funds that's guaranteed by government, treasury bills guaranteed by government. We don't need those spaces, and so we just play around those places. It's been a while we did forex. Well, it was a time we did forex. Forex now, the economic indices, you cannot really say this was driving Nigerian rate up or down. So it's really not. There's a lot of value in that space, so we are not doing that at the moment. So we intend to continue in 2026, playing in safe space where we know that we can always get our money back, and we'll continue to look for high yield investment. Treasury bills is dropping, so we try to play in mutual funds, so we're still going to stay there. But one thing we're hoping to do, it's a bit of risk, but maybe it's one of the reasons why we have the cooperative, so we can try it, right? So we are looking for people that will come up with business plans that we can invest by date, and we can try to invest or partner with you. Because that's one of the things we said we will do. But so far, we haven't seen anybody that will come up with that business idea that we can, that we can partner with the person. So we are calling for ideas. Please come up with those ideas and we will support you. I think that's all right.
So you want to do a summary of your numbers?
Okay, yeah, we can do summary of numbers here. I don't know if you can see, but these are just like the deployments that we made last year in terms of investment. Like a couple of 7 million in treasury bills, 6 million mutual funds, you have the holding. And if you look at this, these are like the return on investment that we list is 18%, 19, 22, 21, 21, 21. So those are the areas where we played in the, and all this money came back, which we are so happy about. And so we had like a return from all our investment activity. I think we deployed about, yeah. So I have the numbers on top of my head. Effective deployment is about 13.9 million, and we had like a return, like 3.9. Yeah. So that's the summary. Thank you very much, everyone. Any question on investment?
Just to acknowledge those online, somebody mentioned something about more information on investments. I believe the President touched on that. But for further clarification, you can reach out to any of us, either on the group or any of us, basically. I believe our numbers are on group chat. Yes. So we just
Okay. STAMCOS Limited.
Building bridges to financial empowerment.
Alright, now it's just, I'm not going to take more than 30 seconds. Please, we are talking about money now. You can see how we have performed within the last year. Total savings, we got a total savings of 15,165,666.6. Not the 666. If you look at the one in brackets, this was where we were as at 2024. But in 2025, we made over 10 million as at what we did the last time. So it's a close to us. Now, also within this period, we were able to satisfy 27 members who approached us for loan. We gave them loan. And as at now, this 16, okay, as at June 2025, 16 was still active, but as at now it has many of them have finished paying their money. Total amount of loan disbursed, yes, these 27 people that we are talking about, we gave them 27,200,000 naira as loan. We gave out 27,200,000 as loan. Sorry. Yeah, 20,000, yes, 20,000. And 18 million is ongoing, like I said, it has come down as well. Total number of operators as at June, we had 105. Now, 85 among these, sorry, 101. 85 among these people are those that have registered and have made at least 5,000 naira thrift contribution. That's 85. But as at now, we have, because at the end of, for those of you that are on our platform, at the end of every month, we give you the total number of people that have paid for that month. So we are running between 40 and 50 every month. So that's why we put 50 as active, while 35 is dormant. Then 16 are people that maybe like today now that have registered. They have registered with us, but have never made any thrift contribution. So that is why we have 16 as zero balance or closure. Now within this period also, we were able to, we got 15 new people that registered within the last 1 year. We got 15 new people that registered. 14 paid, while one person we are still chasing him to see whether he will change his mind or not. Also within the same last 1 year, we had 2 people, like our president said, the capital project scheme. 2 people brought in 400K, and they have I think 200 shares in STAMCOS. So the capital scheme that we talked about, as of today, we have 5,700,000 on the capital scheme projects. While the total balance in our thrift and loan scheme as at 30th June 20 is 33,115,792. So when you sum up these two, you see that we are almost at 40 million as our district. We are not doing bad. Thank you very much.
Compare with the previous years.
Oh, compare with the previous years. Okay, yes. Thank you very much for this. So this figure still stands because we are still looking for people to join. So within this period, we are looking for people to join. But now look at the key thing now. You remember that I told you about the magic that happened here. Look at it reflected here. So by the time, as at the end of 2024, we had 21,089,000 points. Sorry, 89,824. Whereas as at the end of 2025, 33,115,729. So you can see the magic that we talked about. This financial year, we have really done very well. And that is why by the time we'll be talking about the declaring of dividends, you'll see that we'll be getting fatter, either times 2 of what we had there last year. Moving so. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Do you have any reactions very quickly? Any reactions?
Although we're still not there, because if I remember, these are 9th year. 9th year? No, 8th year. 2017, these are 8th year. Our target is to hit 100 million by year 10. So we're still around 40 million. So we need to double up So the ball is in our court. If we are 40 million and we're in our 8th year and our target is to hit or surpass 100 million by year 10, it shows us that we still need to do some more work. So we're counting on you. Be a trailblazer and advocate, you understand, for STAMCOS Limited and send the word around. Thank you.
Thank you. Please.
Okay, I have a question. I was hearing neutral funds while you were speaking, or maybe the presentation was going on. So I want to know, like, what is the benefit of having a neutral fund with STAMCOS rather than having it with commercial banks or the ones we have on piggy banks, Twitter, and all of those?
So it's the same mutual funds, right? But access is what you need. So if Stack Alumni goes in, so I mean, there's the minimum amount you can invest in mutual funds. Even Stack Alumni, we can actually even buy, direct. So depending on what level you come in, that's how the rates you're able to get when you employ me. So if you go in as an individual with your maybe it's 500 or whatever you have, it might not be as attractive, you might not pull the weight of coming together as collective, right? So, and that's the word cooperative. Cooperative means you're able to chase bigger things together, and when the bigger benefit comes, we share the bigger benefits equally to everybody. So that's what's the difference. So that's the concept of cooperative. If you go in as an individual, yes, you still make money, but you might not have the privilege of making the higher volume. If I go to an institution that is good and we say, okay, I have 100 million, because we are coming as STAMCOS, we put 100 million together, then I'm able to get 25% of them. But if I go as an individual with 5 million, they say, okay, the best you can give is 19%. So that's just the benefit. It may not be exact for mutual funds, right? But that's the concept. You're able to get more or play more because you have more money.
Oh, okay, I thought it was like we could have personal mutual funds with STAMCOS. Well, now I understand.
Yeah, so everybody, we all put our money together. So when we receive our returns, we're going to see it shortly. We'll now share it. Thank you. Good question.
Hello. STAMCOS Limited. Sorry, what's your name? You that that question. Patricia. Okay. So, only answered you very correctly. But another advantage you have coming through STAMCOS is that, if you go directly yourself, let's say you have, for convenience, let's say you have 5 million, you want to invest in mutual funds, let's say starting IDTC for example, or any other outfit that can make that available for you. Once you lock that 5 million there, what that means is that you probably won't be able to use that money for any other thing except for that. Because it's a cooperative. If you have such a money in the cooperative, you have 5 million in STAMCOS, for example. Aside from that money generating returns for you, you have the opportunity of leveraging on that contribution that you have with us, either as capital investment or as trips and loan, to leverage, to collect loans, to do other things for yourself, either investment or business or anything, or you need quick financial need that you need to solve. But if you go with on your own, that 5 million is locked up until the money matures, you can't get it. Here in STAMCOS, you could still leverage on that. So you don't need to narrow your mind to say, STAMCOS, what are they doing? The guy that asked the question, where do you think was Stafare? I wanted to take him off. He was talking as if he's a financial analyst. Oh, no wonder. So I wanted to take him off on Saturday, but let him come back. We'll talk. Thank you.
So we just move on to adjournments before we carry out the election. Okay, Mr. President also.
And to now announce it,
You don't want us in our money.
So when the whole the auditors have sent details down, or when everything is signed off, the full audited account will be sent, locked up as an PDF, and you get it. But the external auditor was so happy, like I told you at the beginning, that we really did wonders. And he pointed out was if only more people can key into the chiefs and loan scheme or even the capital project scheme, that what we did in this last 1 year, if more people in, okay, to hide people's name. No, well, you can flip their name so that people will know that.
So, for instance,
it's not dead people in INEC register.
Somebody is going home with 79,000 for something. Somebody is going home with 47,000. Somebody is going home with 210,000 naira.
So,
it depends on how much you have. You will get this kind of money.
okay. So, in summary, so you see, everything is increasing. I think last year, those who were in capital and projects got about 8%. Let me just speak about 8%, but now they are going up to 10%. While those in chiefs and loan got about 4%, but now they are moving up to 7%. So all that you have in there, with all the loans and everything, you are not impressed? No, not. Okay, so like I said, all of this, you see all of this money being credited into your account. So I know a lot of people will be looking. You'll be asking yourself, you heard that explanation that we're giving. You will say, oh, okay, maybe you want to go into somewhere where you will get what? 20% on your own. Then your money can be locked in there. You wouldn't get other benefits. But all these people, they are getting these funds as dividends. They have been enjoying loans whenever they need loans. Some people even have 2 loans running. Short-term loans, long-term loans. We've just moved a short-term loan from 3 months to 6 months. Long-term loan has been moved from 6 months to 1 year. So people are enjoying all these benefits and are still getting dividends being paid out. And very soon, hopefully, maybe a time will come, we'll start sharing things like rice and other things that that is being planned for. So but that's just the plan for the cooperative. Stack alumni. So like I said, that's the record we have, and this is the highest we've had so far. And like we say, it's just the beginning. We'll keep moving forward as the time goes on. Thank you.
Okay, so in addition to what the President has said, I know when we get loans, some people have some bias mind about loans. But basically, STAMCOS offer the best interest rates. So what am I talking about? Not 0%. But basically, it's the lowest you can find anywhere. Yes, and of course, risk free. And we will not post your picture on Facebook and stuff like that. And then the interest is actually very low compared to what you can use the money for. So that's what the president was trying to stress on. So when you take loans and then you push other opportunities, STAMCOS is generating some interest for you because you just give us some token. And then they're able to pursue other opportunities basically. And you are winning both ways. So that's what the president was trying to emphasize. Low interest rates, the best kind of get STAMCOS. Okay. Thank you. Alright, so we'll just move on to adjournments and we'll do the elections. So we have elections afterwards, just to elect new schools. So if you're interested in becoming.
Okay, by raise of hand, how many people here are not members of STAMCOS Limited? If you are not a member. You are not a member. You are not a member. You are not registered. Huh? Okay. So what will happen?
They're not registering now.
And that's yes. Yes. Okay, so sorry, I saw some hands. I just need people.
It's very easy to join, just 3,000
Okay,
pesos.
so 1, 2, 3. You raise your hand up.
Alright, so who's another? Okay,
So, let me do the honors of introducing. This is President Emeritus of STAMCOS Limited, Mr. Francis Adedipe, banker by excellence. So he's one of the ex-officials. He has seen it all. He's in the business, so he will be so he will be the one in charge of the electoral committee that will handle this election, so we can be fast and allow. Yes.
Alright, so our members to the election should just take up
It's always the press school, right?
Yeah. They will do that.
No, that's
That is wrong. So, if there is somebody from each of so we are one that appointed at your committee.
Committee members before they start their work.
Okay. Okay, before we go on, are we together? Before we go on, we need to dissolve the current executives. Let me say that there are some offices that are elective. There are offices, but there are 2 offices that are not elective, which is coordinator for the investment. It's not elective, except the person who is holding that office does not want to continue. By virtue of that, we have graciously put it on the person that whenever he decided that he will not continue, he would have trained someone enough to step in on his behalf. And I think I can vouch that he is not ready to step down yet. So, you know, I'm the Professor Abuja now, not Jegao, and not who is the last person, Muhammad. Abuja now. All right, so by power invested upon me, I want to say that the past executive stand resolved. Let me also say that some of the people in the last executive, I think somebody is doing, okay, so all the people who served in the last tenure, they were vested in their various offices. So let's have this at the back of our mind, so that when we are nominating and choosing, we will know where we are going. So we have these offices to elect: the president, the vice president, the secretary.
Yes, I believe that it is not good to, at this point in time, change a winning team. So in respect of that, I will move a motion that this executive will return.
Objection. Sustain, please.
that this executive be returned so that
Please, you have an objection. All right, Dr. Oche, I hear you. We may arrive at what we desire. But as it stands now, that is not the majority intentions or the will of the people. Okay, let's move on quickly. Femi Odede was the person who was in the position of provost. So, do you have nomination for that office, please? Nomination for the office of provost.
Any nomination for
provost?
Unopposed.
No.
Like I think when it was
Nomination for provost.
Okay. So basically, officially it should be shown, but from what I know, the provost is supposed to ensure that the meeting, during the time of the meeting, everybody is behaved in order, arrange for venues, distribution of items at meetings, and in conjunction with other appropriate officers and all committee arrange venue for other activities and cooperating. That's number 3. Maintain order during meeting. So most of the time, the meeting time will be virtually in a lot of time, and your role mostly is to ensure that everybody behave orderly. If anybody wants to speak, make sure all is accordingly. Please, can we have nomination for this office? Let's not waste time. We are ready. Okay, let me ask you. By virtue of the fact that you have registered today, you made your payment, you are already a member of STAMCOS, we want to ask you, we know people sometimes when they pay, they don't take it further from there. I'm sure you are willing to move further beyond just paying your registration fee. You plan to pay your dues, your subscription, your premium every month, right?
I prefer to grow naturally.
Come on, we will grow together.
Can I from Jonathan online?
Okay.
Said look at me. No.
What is no?
Are you the best one? Are you the best one?
I have better plans.
I oppose the nomination.
I oppose to. I second the opposition.
I oppose the nomination.
Please, I nominate myself for provost.
Hurry up.
Is there any other nomination?
Can I nominate myself?
Do we want to rejoin the person there before?
So I'm nominating
I
myself.
heard that Odede was there before.
That's why I'm saving you. I'm saving you for that position.
Oh, okay.
I nominate myself.
Okay.
For provost?
So, no, it's clear the current or the former provost
It's
now because we had one position that was vacant, so it was doubling. It was doubling and understudying the investment fund. So
that's why
come in there for investment fund. So technically, the provost is spoken.
That's why I'm nominating myself.
So we need someone, we even need a fresh back, a fresh blood in that team. Please, can we have nomination for the provost? We've told you what you have to do. It's not something. Online people, please give me a name. Yes.
Clementine Ajibero.
One. Do we support that?
Agatha Maduaye.
Two.
Bring them in. Let them come and walk.
So we have two names, Clementine Ajibero and Agatha Maduaye. So, Agatha Maduaye, M-A-D-U-W-A-Y, and Clementina Jibere. So we are going to vote for these two people now. Hello? We are going to vote for these two people quickly. Who is the first person? So if you desire that Agatha Maduaye be our provost for this new regime, can we have your hand for a vote? Agatha Maduaye for the position of provost. Please count the names, count the number. Raise your hand. I cannot see any people. You don't know her? Those who know her, please, can we vote for her?
One is fair, one is that.
Okay. And we are moving on to the next person. If you want Clementina Jibere to be our provost, please raise your hand.
Clementina Jibere.
Clementina Jibere.
2 hands, sir.
Is he unopposed?
Unopposed.
Unopposed? Anyway, the Agatha did not even have any votes. So, how many votes? Is he unopposed? Unopposed, is he unopposed? So put unopposed. Let's move on. Please go back to that list of offices. The next office is PRO, Public Relations Officer. Who is currently there? Who is there in the license station?
Christopher.
Please, Oche. Next is let's leave it. Except anybody asks for it. Financial Secretary. Financial Secretary. Who is unopposed? Who is better? Let's check them out.
Somebody chatted that they are online votes, so you need to check on the platform.
Okay, let's listen. We are at the post of Financial Secretary, and the person who was there in the last presentation was Dr. Oche. Smile. So, Dr. Oche. Sylvester Oche. Or Smile Oche. So, and you want nomination for that office? Nomination, please. It says some people are voting online. We move on to treasurer. Treasurer, who was there before? Jonathan. Online, what are we having there?
Unopposed.
Okay, Jonathan, Mwako, unopposed, treasurer. Now we move on to assistant secretary. Who was there before?
Mercy.
Oh, Mercy, you are the assistant secretary. Alright, can we now have nomination?
Unopposed.
Please, one out. Means, who is supporting that nomination? Who is supporting that nomination?
Nomination. I'm nominating Mercy Emmanuel
for the position of financial
assistant secretary. You don't have any line.
Why? What make you incapable? Why make you?
His assistant. Assist.
Hello everyone. The person you nominate say she would want to function in that capacity. Do we have alternative? Do we have? No, you are just not wanted now. You can do the second. You can do it.
It's just 2 years.
rest you got these 2 years.
All right, house. Everyone. Hello, everyone. We are here. Let's look at our case critically. And
Maybe if you want to be secretary, then Richard will go and start secretary.
No, anything that has secretary, I don't even want. I said, let me do provost. You people refused.
You know, give it
okay, is our position unopposed?
I nominated someone now.
Congratulations here.
Thank you very much.
Okay, let's see, unopposed assistant secretary post. Now we go on to secretary. Who is there before? No, I agree with that. Unopposed. I agree, unopposed. Vice President. Who is there now? Gladys. All right. Nomination for Vice President. All right. Agatha Maduaye. Seconder for that motion. You will support that motion, okay? We need another nomination. Agatha Maduaye on the post for Vice President. Hello, please hold on. I'm not stamping. Now, let us not forget something. Whoever becomes the president, he is the former president. He is running for the last time. And what that means is that he can run again in 2 years' time. Whoever you put as vice president, or even at the secretary, or all these top officers, they must be ready to have learned well within these 2 years so that they can move on to this position. All right. Okay, so
getting comments.
They said someone that we have put up for the post of treasurer is opposing the nomination, that he probably doesn't want to function there in this dispensation.
Is that Jonathan?
Jonathan.
There is a nomination for vice president.
No, because I had to put down on the post to go back because this is an objection kind of. We have to sort this one out. No, let's do the guy is not in the country.
Okay. Can I nominate?
Yes, you can.
Kemi Odedei, treasurer.
Seconder. Who is seconding that nomination?
Is it okay for 2 family members to be on the board?
Are they not members of STAMCOS?
No, I know.
Okay, so this is we are all here. Please let's respond to this.
We are talking.
Is it okay for 2 family members to be on the board of the?
Who said? Who said that? Who said?
I am only.
Who said that? Katie Dam cannot be our vice president. But it's not stated on our constitution.
The legal advisor will be
Yes, there is the letter to the constitution and there is the spirit to the constitution. So we won't allow that. But this one now, in as much as the office are not so tied together, and the office is not in such a way that can compromise any financial misappropriation or impropriety, we may consider them if the house say yes, let's go there. It depends, it's what the house wants. Yes, I know. Let's talk there. Yes.
Yes.
She is nominated for treasurer. So you want to nominate somebody else?
Yes. I could go past the assistant secretary.
Yes.
Because the assistant secretary is willingly saying she wants to go for the position of treasurer. So, yeah, I think if we have somebody that is willing.
So let's look at this. Let's look at this. Let's look at it. It's for the good of the public. Yes.
Sorry, what did they do for that?
He said it's like a mix-up. So he thought there were some issues, people were being allowed to change another, but he said, okay, it's fine for that to change. It's fine.
It's not that problem. Please maintain as we are. So you are where you are, you are fine. You're fine. So we have for the position of vice president, we have the nominee already. The nomination, who is Agatha Maduaye? The second nomination now.
There's another nomination online.
Okay, who is that?
No, Ayodele John do vice president before.
Ayodele Dada.
He was your vice.
She's just reading
No, he was never my vice. He has always been vice.
So
Ayodele Dada was our. What was he then? Ayodele Dada was.
Ayodele Dada. Who was his? Ayodele what ahead? Tell you again.
No. Ayodele was assistant secretary to me. Then later, I became your vice. Then during my first term, who was my vice? Okay, no, this is just my first term. So Ayodele Dada didn't do vice. He didn't do vice. He came in as ex officio because of his regular presence there. He's always there. So yeah.
When I was the president, the first time he was something first time. It was that thing he was at first time that made us really close.
Vice president.
He was never vice president. He has always been my vice president.
Secretary, yes.
I agree with that.
During Tony Ede did one term.
Okay, I was the vice president.
Were vice. Tony Ede didn't do second term. He moved into president.
Who was his vice?
No,
first term you were secretary.
I did secretary 2 terms.
For Tony Ede
I did Tony Ede and for you.
Okay. So when I was president, he was my vice.
First time, Deji Dada was the
my vice.
vice.
Okay,
First
I
time.
agree. Okay. I remember. Okay.
He did only one term now. Deji Dada did one term.
Yes, it could be. It can be. If we agree. But is he in for it? Is he in for it? It's no longer in the country. So let's consider that too. Yeah, I know, but see, people, let's not deceive ourselves. If somebody are abroad and they are doing the job well, give it to them. If anybody is abroad and is saying, oh, the pressure here is much, I can't deliver, let him be. So let him speak for himself, don't speak for him. That's the point. So where are we now?
We are confirming his consent.
Okay. So we have one person already, Agatha Maduaye.
Talk, let's hear you. Hey guy. Speak out. Okay.
Vice president.
You are back to base. You are back to base. Where you started.
Now, sir. No, now Sanusodia way you they do. From vice.
When we told you to become president after my tenure, you said no.
Yes, I will need to complete your term.
So come and complete your second term and now move to president.
Exactly.
Congratulations.
That number is accepted.
All right, unopposed, so unopposed. All right. So what do we do now? Is there a need for a vote?
I withdraw my.
You will not nomination. All right. So our vice president is Ayodele Dada. So now we come to the big masquerade himself, the president of STAMCOS. That's the question.
Thank you very much. I think having served
a long time in the position of the investment coordinator, I think it's time to step aside.
Hey, Uncle,
So you hand it over to me.
money.
I am handing over to what's his name?
Mr. Francis.
Sir, you said what's his name?
What's his name now? Tell me his name.
We don't know. We don't know.
Femi.
No. Femi is still understudying.
Still understudying. What was agreed during the meeting was that one more thing. One more thing. One more thing. There's one more thing.
Only let me advise you. Let me advise you. You see, I will advise you. I will say this. See, this journey is not a it's not a sprint. It's a marathon. And if you know how we will come, at a point when Amaka will be like, is this going to calm down? See, what you are doing, you may not value it. But you see, if you don't hand over properly and let the person who is taking over for you understand the dynamics of what you are doing, you might run into trouble. And this is about, you remember how things were when we started, how we were losing money and because we were just going here and there. You were able to stabilize our office and make us focus on what is important. You see what?
He has accepted.
Alright, let me not watch you too much. So, I will only implore you. See, the game is this. This is the game.
I will tell you, that's why it's not a lecture, bro.
Yes, the game is this. You may not be in the forefront. Let him do it.
And you'll be guiding
Just be guiding him. Be at the background. We want to see him more than you. Thank you. Alright, so we go to President now. Nomination?
Unopposed.
Okay. Alright, that's nice. So we don't have to spend too much energy on it. Our president.
Acceptance speech.
So I think my job is done here. So I'm now going to hand over. The president is engineer Michael Lidan. So let me give my report card. Let me announce my report card. Is this still working? Hello? Michael Lidan. Thank you. All right, people. What a journey. So after a very tough contest, and with the grace of God, we have our officers already elected. So I'm going to start from the beginning. Legal advisor Moody Johans was returned unopposed. Provost Clementina Ajiberu unopposed. Though we have two nominations there, Agatha Maduaye, but Clementina was brought in unopposed. PRO Chris Onuche retained unopposed. Financial Secretary Dr. Ifeanyi Oche unopposed. Treasurer Jonathan Nwankwo unopposed, returned. Assistant Secretary Mercy Emmanuel, returned, unopposed. Secretary Richard Ben Aboje, returned, unopposed. Vice President, who was formerly ex-official, was working with me in the same capacity. He is now brought in to contribute more fully, and maybe with the hope of becoming the next Mr. Ayodeji Dada. And finally, our President, returned unopposed, Engineer Michael hidden to continue the good work. Thank you. Over to you, Mr. Charles. Thank you, everybody, my team.
Thank you.
Thank you for not being
Thank you. This was a very, very wonderful election. It was nothing conclusive. And IREF didn't give any issues. So everybody's vote mattered. So just on behalf of my team of experts, please can you come around? If you are an ESCO and you're around, please, those who are in diaspora or online. It's just to say thank you for restoring confidence in us. We are really elated, and it's a call to service. So with your help, we can continue breaking barriers and making a lot of resounding success. So please, we are counting on you. We can't do it alone. We count on you to continue to support us so that we can make what STAMCOS Limited, the dreams of STAMCOS Limited will be a reality for each and every one of us through Christ our Lord. Amen. Thank you, and thank you. So I think with that we can get the closing prayer.